There's a reason I stopped setting alarms for 3:33 a.m., but if you're listening, maybe you'll understand why I can't sleep anyway. The thing is, every mirror in my tiny city apartment cracks at exactly that time each night: living room, bathroom, even the hand mirror I shoved in a drawer. I tried to ignore it at first, telling myself it was the building settling, or some freak temperature shift. But last night, as I lay awake, I realized the cracks were starting to spread before my eyes, like spiders crawling across the glass. I promised myself I'd stay up just once more to see if I could catch the moment it happened. At 3:32, the silence felt thick enough to choke me. I watched the bathroom mirror, heart pounding, phone clutched in my sweaty palm. Then, with a sharp, brittle snap, the glass fractured, lines racing outward in a frozen web. I should have been terrified, but instead, I was mesmerized by the way my reflection split and multiplied, like 100 versions of me staring back, each one smiling a little too widely. That's when I heard it, soft at first, then louder, laughter, bubbling up from the shards, echoing around the tiled walls. The kind of laughter you only hear when you're alone but somehow, you know you're not. I scrambled back, knocking over the trash can, but the laughter didn't stop. It grew, warping and overlapping, every note my own voice but twisted, mocking. I covered my ears and squeezed my eyes shut, but I could still see those fractured smiles burned into my mind. Then, something cold brushed my ankle. I looked down and saw a sliver of mirror, wriggling like a metallic worm, dragging itself closer. My own reflection in its surface grinned, lips moving in sync with the laughter, mouthing words I couldn't quite understand. When I finally dared to open my eyes again, every mirror was shattered, and the laughter had faded, replaced by a silence so deep it rang in my ears. But the worst part wasn't the broken glass littering the floor, it was the realization that, in every tiny shard, my reflection was still moving, still watching, still smiling. And tonight, as 3:33 approaches, I can hear that laughter bubbling up again, closer this time, right behind me, promising I'll never be alone in the dark again.